Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? This is your guy, Mr. Holistic. We are late as hell this morning, but we in here. We are in here. What's up, baby? She's in the bed. Oi. What up, fam? As you see, hence the reason why I'm late. Let's run through it. How everybody doing, beautiful people? Put some fire in the chat. Yeah, it's that morning. It's that type of morning. I hope everybody doing amazing. Let me straighten my light out. Oh, there she goes. What's happening? Supreme Rising, beautiful people. Everybody hit that like button. You guys are in here. Hit the like button. So I want to go over a few things that we went over yesterday, just to show you guys the importance of being patient in the market and understanding your markups. So yesterday we marked up NAS, and I gave you guys projections, and I said the whole purpose of marking up your charts is understanding where the market is at, where the market has been, and where the market is going. We said she's going down here. Clearly, she stopped right here in the middle where we had that little scalp and flew up. But what I want to show you guys is before she got that scalp, look at the trend line rejection trade right here, right before open bell. Right there. Boom, boom. Oh, this is open bell. This is Alex's 700. This is Alex's 700. That open bell play went here, bink, and then back to our little scalp zone. Flew through the trend line rejection, and what did I tell you? If she goes through the trend line, your following entry is on the retest, which is right here. From there, you can even see it right here. There's your line. Look at this. It's so accurate. Imagine. Buy out right there. Bang. Market opens up. Pew. Now she's moving sideways. Look at Dirty 30. Beautiful people. And then we're going to mark up charts. Yesterday, I gave you guys this area here. I said, yo, at the end of class, I said, I like her to come here and take off. Not only did she come there and take off, but she came back there again, took off again. And now she's sitting on that trend line. You see how she was sitting on that trend line? Now she'll come in again, boom, and bounce off that trend. Look at gold. We ate off gold all day yesterday. So imagine, yesterday, we had a sell zone over here. When sell zones get blown through, they immediately become buy zones. Understand that. Remember that 83.86? We switched it to 84.87. We switched it. This is the 83.86 right up in here. Boom. You see? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. So let's talk about it. We're gonna reset the charts because, like I said, the name of this live is how to mark your charts up. So we're gonna start with gold. You start from the week, and why? Once again, why is the music too loud? Let me know if the music is too loud, beautiful people. I think we're good, to be honest. Let me get over here. There it is. There it is. What's popping, beautiful people? Click that like button, baby. If you in here, click the like button. I'm finna teach you how to mark your charts, how you can find your zones. Why should you start on the week? Why do you get the weekly high? Because the weekly high is extremely important to the actual analysis, because the weekly high gives you exactly the parameters of where the market is at, where the market has been, and where the market is going. Bang. So I have a weekly high, a weekly low, weekly roof, weekly floor. Then we move to your daily. We got us a nice little wick rejection right there. So we take today's low, which is here. That is 3,362. And then we're going to take, we'll just take that high, which probably get blasted through because there's no wick there. But we'll take it. We'll take it. We will take it. So the purpose of a daily is to understand your daily parameters. So what I'm doing is taking the high of yesterday's candle before the market closed, and then the low of today's candle. Right now is the lowest it's been. So we got a price of 3,362 for your daily floor. You have a price of 3,435 is the high of the day yesterday. Ew, ew. So let's tag them. Daily floor. Oh, that's the daily roof. Dun, 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 dun. Now we know. Because when we go to our 4 hour, now we're going to see those gaps, like how I always do it. I would have put those gaps right there. So when you're trading from zone to zone, what you're doing is trading in the gaps from the daily to the 4 hour. So from the 4 hour, I just zoom in and I go, okay, where's the gaps? I see the gaps right here, that little gap right there. And I can even adjust it so I can go boop. And I go, all right, 34.35, 34.32. You see, like this. It is literally just that simple. It is literally just that simple. And then you wait. The key to doing what I'm doing is the wait. I'm telling you straight up, it's always the wait. Most people can't wait. I need a 32. There she goes. Boom. Most people can't wait. There's your sell zone. Buy zone is if I go down here and give you 30 pips from 362 to 365, she's already hit and she would be in profits right now, you see. We'll go 65. Actually, no, she didn't hit. So good. So it'll still be valid. It will still be valid. Here it is. Let's go. Oh, 1 second. Yeah. That is the importance. That is a basic top-down analysis from your weekly, taking your weekly high, going to your daily, finding your daily low, your daily high, just from the wick from today's candle and the high from yesterday's candle. going into the 4-hour, looking for the gaps that are sitting on the 4-hour from the floor to the roof. And the whole purpose of this particular strategy is to trade from zone to zone and not trade in the middle. But when you start saying what I told you guys yesterday, when I start looking at trend lines, I start drawing little trend lines, start drawing the way I like to trade, boom, there's a trend line rejection right there on the downside. So anytime I see where the market is at, the market is sitting at 3,387. I see where the market has been, 3,435. And I also see where the market wants to go. So it kept coming down here. So the market wants to come here. So there's some type of rejection here. So you can start seeing trend line rejections like right up in here, you see, on the 4-hour. Markup, you start looking at your 1 hour. So if anything that I'm going to do, there's your trend line rejection. Let me straighten it out. Boop, there it is right there. There's your trend line rejection right here. It literally just happened. So you got a 33.94. She dropped all the way down to a, hold on, let's do it. 33.93 to a, 33.84 right here. There's rejection right there. So what we wait on and see, because the market, we know the market wants to push up on the higher time frames. We wait and see if you, so if you're not going to wait from zone to zone and you want to trade in the middle, and this is what most people get messed up. If I'm trading in the middle, I'm going to only trade where I think the market is going, not where the market has been. So if I'm going to take anything right here versus taking this buy, which I like, and taking it through the trend line, which is literally like assuming it's going to break out the trend line. Or you wait and allow it to push up and see in 12 minutes, will it close under this trend line? And if she closes under the trend line, that's 1 hit, that's 2 hits, that's 3 hits, you see? The next one is where you try. It's literally just that simple. The next one is where you try. And that's the beauty thing about this. If you see the trend, there's a trend line rejection, or you can literally wait for a boom, break, close, buy here, back up here, sell here, news takes it down here, boom, you see? That's like easy thing we can see today. Like news comes here, boom, pushes it through, retest, boom, pushes it up, sell zone, bang, drop all the way down to our buy zone, because we get the big red candle coming from news. And we got a lot of news today. We got the fund rates, we got the FOMC statements, we got press conferences. So let's see who. Oh yeah, so we got Powell today. Jerome Powell speaking today. Sheesh. Yeah, Powell speaking today. He might tank it all. So this is a simple trend line rejection trade right here in your face. You can go down to the 15 minutes. It looks really good. You see, it looks really good to take that trend line rejection right there down to the buy zone. I really like the buy zone. I like the backside of the buy zone more than anything. I like the backside. I like that 362 area. I even like the 360, to be honest with you guys. So that's how you basically mark up charts. So I'm going to do this on gold. I'm going to do this on NASDAQ. And just to show you guys that it is super simple. Trading is super simple. Overthinking is hard. Anybody got any questions? Let me check and see if I got any questions. This is going to sound ignorant, but how do I get the highlight box tool? So that lets me know you have to start doing some tutorials on YouTube from TradingView. So all your tools is right here. So it doesn't sound silly. Right where the path is at, here's your rectangle right there. The rectangle is your highlighter. So I have my star next to it, which puts it in this box, and this is where you get your zones. And you can change it green, you can change it red, you can change it pink, you can change it whatever color you want it. I do green and red for buys and sells. Just that simple. And you move it like this, stretch it out. That's how you do that. Okay, baby. Oh, he's knocked out. You drooling on me? Yeah. You drooling on me. You drooling on me, baby. Oy. By the way, guys, everything went amazing yesterday. Everything went amazing with the actual EEG scan. And to me, it's still just, you can only thank God at this point, you know, for putting his hands on my baby girl, because nothing is showing that a seizure even happened. So it's almost kind of like no need to even talk about it anymore, you know. You know what I mean? Just take the blessings as they come. Don't question them and roll with them, you know. It's that simple. So again, on NASDAQ, we have, let me take this out. You won't disappear. Anywho, you got your higher high at 22,257. You have your low where it basically just recently took off from, which was 16,379. Let's go to your day. Ooh, the day is right here. We can probably get a slingshot. We can probably get a slingshot buy if she pulls down like this and comes up. This is literally just looking at the day. If this thing comes back down here to like a 655 to I would even say a 655 to a 622, a scalp buy all the way up to whatever sell zone we get. That's for sure. That's for sure already a play that I can already see the market doing just like this. Boop, boop, bouncing right out of there, right here. That's to the naked eye. I can see that to the naked eye. But let's do what we've been doing. So we have a wick on the top of the daily candle. And then we're gonna take the floor of yesterday's buyout, which puts us at 19,660. If I drop down to that 4 hour, you're going to immediately see the buy zone, 19,660 to 19,690. Boom. There it is. There's your buy. Let's type it out so people can see it. There's your buy right there. I'll make it bigger. Here's your gap right here. So you got a 20,047. Oh, actually, let's adjust this. Make it right. Boom. So you got a 20,060 to 20,030. Sell as. Boom, there it is. That's close enough. That's close enough. Let's get red. Boom, boom, boom. There's your sell. There's your buy. And I want to consistently keep doing this. And I'm going to do it on US 30 right now. I'm going to do it on US 30. It is super simple. The week, the day, the 4, project, wait. The week, the day, the 4 hour, wait. The week, the day, the 4 hour, wait. Wait and trade from zone to zone. It's literally, that's all you have to do. And 9 out of 10, most of the time, if you're already kind of more advanced, the weekly high very seldomly does it change. The weekly high always kind of like stays the same unless you got crazy momentum, you know? Here's that daily. There it is. Oh, let me just move it. We're just gonna take the bottom. We'll take the bottom. And then we're gonna take the top of this wick right here. Actually, we're gonna take, where's the 200? Yeah, we'll take it right there. Right here. Boom. 1 second. I might like it a little bit higher, to be honest. I might like it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. I want that 200 to have a play. So you have, let's do 72. 672. We'll go 682. Sell US 30. Let's see it. Yeah, that's a big ass zone. Big ass zone. Actually, no. I was supposed to trap the day. I put the, yeah, well, the gaps is here. Let's go back to the day. Let's go back to the daily. We're gonna bring her here. Respect. We're gonna change all of that right now. So we're gonna do, let's change it. 41,453 to 41,483. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna flip it. Yeah. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna flip that zone. That's your sell zone. 41,453, 41,483. Your buy zone, I'm gonna even bring it here. Yeah. $656, 40,686. There's the gap. We're putting it right there. There it is. Start on the week, ended on the day, straight to the 4 hour, and there's your markups. Right there. That's the zones for US 30. She's sitting right here, she's coming from right here, she's going right here. That's what's happening right now. Current trend, overall trend, current trend has been broken. You can see right here, buyout. Current trend has been broken. Now you either need a retest candle or she's just gonna shoot from here. Just that simple. Just that simple. So this is your basics of marking up your charts. Trade management is what I will probably go over again on the next Wick talk, because marking up charts is one thing. Managing your trades is a whole nother art, a whole nother skill set. And also controlling your impulses in between zone to zone. Because a lot of you guys see these zones, see my winning percentage, and then get so pissed that you traded in the middle and didn't even have enough capacity emotionally or even energy to take the actual trade when it hits to the zone. I'm sorry I can't see you guys' comments right now. I can't. She will. Yeah, she's exhausted, man. Yesterday was a very hard day for her. Just to give you guys, yesterday was a very smooth day, but it was a very hard day. It was intense emotionally for her. She was hella nervous. But the beautiful thing about me as a father, like, I'm always going to make sure that I'm involved. So I made sure that I was in the room with her. They let me sit on my lap through the whole scan. So that immediately made her calm down. And we laughed, we joked through the whole thing. And it was amazing. Why does it seem that the way you show it is so easy to understand? Siobhan, because I'm Mr. H, baby. I'm the #1 digital educator in North America. So of course I'm gonna make it seem easy, because this shit is easy. The overthinking, like, is this the right line? Is this the right thing? You think this is the zone? Like, stop thinking. Find the weekly high, weekly low. Find the daily high, daily low. Find the gaps on the 4 hour. Trade the gaps. Even when the gaps do not work, I still trade the gaps. And those are the days that I just take my losses. And as you see, there's very few losses. So even if it blows through my zone, I'm always taking my zones because I'm trading in the gaps. So these are must-fill areas from the overbought market to the oversold market. The market must fill them. So I don't care if Alex has a call, no, somewhere similar, if Mesa has a call, Valerie, I don't care who has a call. If my zones are closer to their zones, I wait and I take my zones. It's literally just that simple. I wait and I take my zones. Because most of the time, most of you guys or most signal callers are absolutely phenomenal in their signal calling and their trading ideas, but they're going to be giving you more aggressive plays because they're trying to get the trade in right then and there. They're trying to help you make money in open bail, right after open bail. So most of those signals are going to be scalps, and they're going to be extremely close. So you're going to be trading in this area right here. Like open bail, they'll probably give you a sale right here. They'll give you a sale right there at 230 to 260 because it's close. It's close. So for me, I don't take the risk. I go, yo, if it's close right here, then I'll wait right here. If it's close to down here, then I'll wait right here, because they'll start giving you buys right here, you see? So I'll just wait. I'll just wait. They'll go down to the 1 hour sometime. They'll go down to the 30. And you'll see how everything is consolidating right now. Because it's consolidating, I'm not making any movement. I'm not pressing a button. I'm not opening up liquids. I'm not just scrolling through charts. I have my zones. I will go back. I will start setting alarms. And as the alarm starts popping off, I'm already knowing. Boop. All my alarms are literally in the middle of the zones. You have a gold. You have a NAS. And this is the importance of paying for TradingView, because you can get in like abundance of alarms. This looks huge, this zone. Let me check it. $20,060 to $20,030. No, it's right there. It just looks big as hell for some odd reason. Than the other zones. But we in there. We in there. Bye, y'all. All right, beautiful people. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Apologize for being late, but for sure not sorry. But for 107 beautiful people to be in here and only 81 individuals click the like button after just showing you guys how to mark your chart while holding my 4-year-old daughter in my hand, on my left hand, while I'm typing and marking up charts with my right hand, and you guys not to click the like button, shame on yourself. Shame on yourself. I hope you hit your pinky toe on the side of your bed or your dining table and you feel like the motherfucker fell off. Let me say this again. For those who did not hit the like button, I hope you smack your pinky toe while you getting ready to go to your slave ship and you feel like it fell off. You don't even want to look down. I hope that happens to you here in the next 45 minutes while you're trying to get ready for open bail. People say, why you always wishing bad on people? Because this is what it takes. People always like to hit rock bottom before some good things happens to them. People like to for negative things to happen. So I'm just hoping that shit happens faster, so the next time you be in class, we don't have to deal with this. So bye-bye to your pinky toe. That's what I'm wishing. All right, Hitter, what you asking over here? What you asking, Hitter? Mr. H, you're truly appreciated. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. But again, for the other people who didn't click it, your pinky toe, hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista. That's my motto. You know that's my motto, right, Nino? Sometimes the world just needs a monster. It doesn't need a hero. You got plenty of heroes. I prefer to be the monster today. I hope your pinky toe goes bye-bye. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. I want you to look down and be like, ¿Dónde está mi hermano? I gotta go, guys. Let me get back on daddy duties. I love you guys. There's your zones. I hope everybody got the zones, got the areas. Yesterday was an amazing day. Yo, Daniela, I appreciate you reaching out to me as well. I appreciate you reaching out to me. What up, Twan? What up, Twan? What up, OT Mac? What up, baby? And I love you right back. Yo, what's happening, beautiful people? Oh, and Cindy, everybody knows that shit hurts. I'm telling you, last week I hit my pinky toe so hard I was scared to look down. So I'm just wishing, boomeranging that energy to anybody that didn't like the live right now. I'm just boomeranging that. Because I'm not going to wish nothing bad on y'all that I ain't been through. So therefore, I got to project it on y'all ass. So I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. And just to show you, I held my baby for almost 40 minutes right now. For about 40 minutes I'm holding her. Ew, look at the market though. The market is dropping. The market is giving us something. The market is giving us something, and I love it. The market is giving us something, and I love it. That's nice. US 30 pushing down a little bit. That means gold pushing up a little bit towards that trend. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. There's that trend again. There's that trend again. It's gonna be a good day. Love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Deuces. Deuces.